it takes longer for you to look thicker with longer legs. But yeah, 40 and a half. I wish I could grow 2 inches in a year. Baby, where do they do that at? Where do they do that? Because I need to know. I need to know right now. So let's talk about creatine. Good morning. Welcome back to my YouTube channel, you guys. It's your girl, Kayla Lachey, aka your virtual fitness bestie. I'm just getting ready for the gym right now. And honestly, I'm in such a good mood. There's so many videos I want to update you guys on, so I'm just going to start with this one today since I need to get in a good workout. And I just want to talk to you guys, so might as well do my makeup and do my hair and stuff. I already got my gym fit on. I'm wearing the Gymshark Bandeau sports bra in this beautiful baby pink color. Cute. These are biker shorts. If you guys want to shop my Gymshark link, I'll pop it in the description, and you could also use my code LACHEY at checkout to save 10% off your order. So I'm just gonna do my big messy bun. I use these jumbo scrunchies. It matches my bra a little bit, so why not? And the makeup is done. Cute. I'm feeling like a cute gym girl today in my pink, so I'm gonna pick out my fragrance. Hear me out. This combo right now is what I'm loving. So this is the Atrape Reeves, also pink. Am I in a pink vibe? It's not even Wednesday, by Louis Vuitton. This stuff's super concentrated, so you'll probably still smell it by the time you get out of the gym. So that one's very floral, and to add more of like a sweetness to it, like I said, hear me out. Ariana Grande's Mod Vanilla. Love this scent. It has vanilla and cocoa butter in it as some of the notes. I hate the packaging because it, like, what is this? Looks like a Febreze room scent. I don't know. But this also is very like skin-like. To me, it smells like a fragrance you would wear before bed or something. It's very soft, clean girl aesthetic, sweet but warm. And it's definitely like a gourmand fragrance, I would say. But pairing the two together, accidental combination. That's what we're going to be smelling like. And I got a little bit of a tan. I went to the pool one day last week. Didn't get burnt, and I'm trying to go back because my activewear just looks better. Like, it pops more against the skin, and it says outside it's 72 and it's going to be a high of, well, while I'm going to be out, 80 degrees. So I probably will wear a sweater, and this is what I'm going to wear. My little crew neck. This is the oversized training sweatshirt from Gymshark. I love this color. I think it's also just really fresh, and it brightens up my look instead of wearing just black, since my shorts are a little bit darker. And again, I'll link you guys below. I get mine in size medium, but I also like size large. They're already oversized. Every fit girly needs this Fit Girl Starter Pack, and I have them in almost every color. But I'm actually going to sit and film a video, so I'm probably going to film in this, but I'm going to bring this with me to the gym. But I will catch up with you guys in probably like 45 minutes after I record my 3-year fitness journey. And actually, should I measure my glutes with you so you can see, even though I took a photo? Let's look a photo. You already know, though. You only live once. That's the motto, ninja. But I have on these compressive shorts. See, that's not accurate. These squishing the gains. These squishing my gains. A little bit. It still says 40 inches, but I know these are squishing the glutes. And I don't have a pump right now. And I haven't been to the gym or worked out for like 2 days, so it's not the pump, guys. But yeah, 40 and a half inches, which is amazing to see. And I love that. Also, you guys, what I learned is everyone's bodies are different, obviously. Let's have a chat about that for 2.5 seconds. Because this is actually important stuff. Is it dark? It's important that we talk about the fact that every woman's body types genetics are different. So the way that our body will fill out, I'm speaking from my journey of gaining weight, it's gonna look different from any other woman. And there's so many different types of booty shapes, and I didn't know this when I started my journey. Honestly, I didn't even know what I would look like with a butt because I just never really physically imagined what that shape would look like. I never considered that there are different booty shapes. There's like round, there's square, there's like an upside down heart shape. And you know, you put on muscle in a different way. Body fat as well in that area will play a role. Your height will also play a role in the way that your glute gains will look on you. That's also something that I never really considered when I started my bulking journey, is the fact that I am all leg, right? So I feel like it's just taken me a while, 3 years literally, to physically look at myself in the mirror and see that I have booty meat now, because my thighs are so long. My glutes to the thigh ratio is just like, it's doing a lot. Then my calf length on top of that, like it takes longer for you to look thicker with longer legs versus someone that is maybe 5 foot. Their thigh length and their glute length is just more proportional, and in turn they end up looking thicker quicker. And also the fact that it took me 3 years to put on 3.5 inches of muscle and then some fat is a long time. I feel like when you Google like what is the average amount of time that it takes to grow your glutes, you know, people say that you could grow 1 to 2 inches in a year. I wish I could grow 2 inches in a year. Baby, where do they do that at? Where do they do that? Because I need to know. I wish I could grow 2 inches in a year. Baby, where do they do that at? Where do they do that? Because I need to know. I need to know right now. And it's honestly because my journey, like I said, it's very up, it was very down, and I've learned a lot since. And I did a lot of mistakes. I made a lot of mistakes. And if I did then what I know now, I think my results would have been more dramatic in such a shorter period of time, which is why I wanted to make this video, so that you guys can take my tips and basically what I've learned and implement that if you are now just starting your routine, or maybe you're watching this and you're feeling like you're at a plateau, because I've been there as well, and I'm finally out of my plateau and it feels good. I think I was vlogging on this channel around that time when my old gym, you know, like the Smith machine was broken, and I just felt like, okay, now I can't squat, can't do my hip thrust for months. I felt like I had to switch my routine, and then I got bored of the gym and that environment, and I got bored of just going into that little room. Like, it was just a boring atmosphere, and I didn't know it at the time, and I was just like not enjoying what I was doing, but I was still trying to do what I needed to do. I wasn't really progressing with my weight at that time either, because like I said, that gym was very limiting and small. We only had 6 45-pound plates, and I was maxing out with everything. So I was just doing the same weight, the same workout, the same routine, and the same boring environment, and it just wasn't allowing me to grow. And it wasn't until I accidentally got a gym membership with my friend Kalila that I started to actually feel motivated again, and I started to actually get out of my comfort zone and try different workouts that I've never done before, using equipment and machines that I've never done before, upping my weight and getting out of that comfort zone of being, you know, stuck with 6 45-pound plates, and now adding, you know, 5, 6, 7 45-pound plates to like my leg press, and I'm still working my way up in the gym with my hip thrust. So now I'm in that space that I'm out of that unmotivated environment, and I am in that space of getting out of that plateau and working on my progressive overload, that it feels good now to finally see the gains come through after what I feel like was me losing my gains at the end of last year. So I just feel like with that in mind, and then with your genetics and your journey going up and down and having a plateau, like it will definitely play a role in the way that your gains come in and how it's going to look proportionally on your frame. And where you gain and where you lose weight first is definitely going to play a role in how long it's going to take your growth. I feel like it's easy for me to grow my upper body, and I've learned this through my journey. Like, I don't have to train upper body to look toned in that area, whereas my glutes, like, I have to consistently work them out, and I will definitely lose them if I don't. And I've learned that on my journey, like what works for me, what doesn't work for me, and where I feel certain exercises when I do them and where I don't. So I'll touch more on that at the gym when we get there, like what workouts actually gave me results and what workouts I personally feel, because they will always tell you like squats will grow your glutes, do 100 squats. No, actually there are way more effective workouts than squats that will really hit the glutes, baby, and I'm gonna show you guys that in this video today. But I'm gonna stop recording this and jump into my 3-year fitness journey. If you guys are interested in learning more about that, go watch that video. I actually think I'm gonna post it before this one. I think it'll make more sense as a whole. Like, everything is just connected. Like the show Manifest, we're all connected. That's exactly how I feel about this fitness journey, but I kind of wanted to focus on one muscle group since I feel like a lot of girls are trying to grow their glutes naturally and they want quick results and they want to know what not to do, etc., and what to do, etc. Then hopefully this video is for you. Guys, I have been talking for too long. My fitness journey, 40 minutes, but I'm grabbing my pre-workout for the ride. This is my Oxy Shred and the Kiss My Peach, and I'm just gonna take my creatine right now. Usually I would mix it in with my Oxy greens, but I didn't have greens this morning, so it's fine. I'm just gonna put it in with water because it doesn't taste like anything and it doesn't have a smell. So let's talk about creatine. This is the one I've been taking for 2+ years. I really like this. It's the best bang for your buck on the market. It's 100 servings. Most creatine only has 30 servings. So love that for me. And it's a pharmaceutical grade of monohydrate creatine, and I take 5 grams a day. This is what the scooper looks like. You can put it in just water like I'm doing today. I like to mix this with my Oxy greens in the morning. It's just really easy to take because there's no taste to it. But if you are stuck in a plateau, creatine is something I 10 out of 10 would recommend. And if you are trying to work on progressive overload and really have that strength in the gym, which in turn results in muscle growth because you're working out harder, then definitely recommend getting creatine. It's become my favorite supplement literally on my journey, simply because of the results that I've gotten from it, even in the first 3 months of taking it. And it really just helps you have like what I would explain to be like a pump all the time, because if you don't know, creatine works by pulling the water in your body into your muscles, which gives them more of a fuller look. And for the glutes, that's what your girl wants. So it's really essential for me and my routine. And there's a lot of myths and lies about creatine. I'm gonna do a video on my 2 years of taking it. That's what it looks like, by the way. It's not gritty, literally tastes like water. I just take this every day, you guys, and it's just really helped me personally with my journey. And you don't need creatine, but it's the cheat code for me, and I wish I knew about creatine when I first started my journey. I feel like I'd have insane results, more so than what I even have already, just within 2 years of taking it. And I love it so much. So I do recommend checking this one out. Like I said, you get the most bang for your buck, and it is 100% pure creatine monohydrate, no fillers. I've had really bad experiences with like the Ghost. I forget what they call theirs, but that is not pure creatine. That was the first creatine I ever tried, and it gave me hives all over my body that lasted for months. And it got worse and worse after just trying it for one time. And you want to make sure that you're getting pure creatine. No additives, no stimulants, no fillers, none of that. And that's why this works so well for me. And I don't break out. Like, I don't have negative side effects other than being thirsty all the time. So if you're taking creatine like me, go get a Stanley, go get you a nice big water bottle, and make sure that you are drinking a lot of water, because at the end of the day, it's pulling water to your muscles. So in order to get the use out of the creatine and why you're taking it is you need to drink more water if you really want to get the maximum result of taking it. So that's that on that. I'm gonna head out. I'm gonna stop by Starbucks actually because I want pumpkin bread before the gym, because yeah, I just want it. At this point, it's a leg day tradition to get pumpkin bread. Very important. Eat before the lifts, you guys. Even if it's just some pumpkin bread, some oatmeal, some avocado toast, something. Go get some food before you start lifting heavy. Been there, done that.
Alright, you guys, we're gonna take this vlog to the gym today, and I wanted to talk about the workout aspects. I feel like the diet and the creatine are two major keys when it comes to actually seeing results within my routine, but the workout is also crucial. So I think it's a lot easier than we want it to be, in the sense that sticking to those basic staple exercises and actually truly being in a routine where you're doing the same workouts is really what gives the results that you're looking for. So one example would be hip thrust and glute bridges. These are something that I have to do on my leg days. You definitely want to stick to doing workouts that target the glutes as a whole if your goals are to focus on growing the booty like me. For me personally, I didn't start to see the most results at a really quick speed until I started to implement hip thrust and glute bridges into my workouts. It really does give me an instant booty pump after I finish my warm-up set, which you guys are seeing me do here. And the key is to really focus on adding more weight and, yes, sticking to that basic routine, those simple exercises, but getting to a point where you're able to do more sets, more reps, increase your weight. That's when you're really gonna get those results that you're looking for. So I'm adding on another plate, and I was struggling, you guys. I'm squeezing my glutes at the top of these hip thrusts, and you're really gonna feel it. Like, my cheeks, they were shaking in such a good way. So definitely add these workouts into your routine, and I think you guys are gonna see some amazing results. I was feeling really good. So another thing I love is these hip abductors, and this machine is such a staple. It really does target the outer booty, and when you're focusing on seeing growth, you want to work the glutes from all angles, and there are 3 big muscle groups to the glutes, so you definitely don't want to neglect any of them. The side booty is definitely key if you want to round out your hips. I think it's definitely okay to switch up your routine when you feel like you are at a plateau, which is what I've done recently. Like, I wasn't able to do these hip abductors because I simply didn't have this equipment, so I felt like my outer glutes were really being neglected. But there are other variations you could do, like cable side kicks that will give you a similar result, or banded abductors. But of course, if you really want to get those results, focusing on progressive overload is where you're really gonna see a lot of gains come through. So I've really been loving this machine so much in my routine, and it's definitely one that I always do on a glute focused day. I'm really feeling the burn right there. And another gym tip that I can give you girls is stop doing exercises that you simply just don't feel. And for me personally, like regular squats, I don't feel it in my glutes. So what I do recommend, if you're trying to do a squat and you really want to feel it, is try like a sumo stance or a wide stance squat. I know for me and like my body proportions, I feel like because my legs are so long, I don't feel it in my glutes unless I do a sumo stance. And I love the hack squat. That's also something that I've been incorporating, that I've really been feeling in my glutes, and I've been seeing such great results with. So sometimes it can be as easy as a little switch up in the gym when it comes to just using different machines that can really change and affect the mind-muscle connection that you're getting in the gym. So just see what feels good to you. And another staple, oh my gosh, is this machine here. It basically mimics donkey kicks, and you could add on the weight, guys. Like, this really does target my glutes, and I also do feel it in my hammies, which will also accentuate the lift that your glutes have. This machine has been a love-hate relationship. I feel like you can also get similar results with the cable machine if you're doing like glute medius kickbacks or just regular kickbacks. Again, it's just another variation that you can add to your routine to really just target that specific area. And again, my biggest tip for glute growth is definitely going to be doing those exercises that simply target the glutes and sticking to that staple routine. I personally like to train legs 3 times a week minimum. Sometimes I'll add in a 4th day depending on how sore I am, but you really also want to focus on prioritizing rest and recovery so that your muscles can rebuild after we tear them and break them down in these heavy sessions that we're doing today. So don't neglect your rest days. That's a huge tip. And creatine really does help me with recovery, and creatine helps me with being able to lift heavy as well. So definitely recommend adding creatine to your routines, you guys, if you feel like you're stuck in the gym and you're stuck at a certain weight and you can't progress. So my next workout is a leg press. I feel like this mimics those like frog pumps. This really does target my glutes. Such a weird angle. I'm so sorry, guys, but like I didn't know where else to put you. But I also added on extra weight as well. The regular leg press was taken. So on days when the gym is a little bit busy and I don't want to wait around, I'll just find another leg press to do. And it really does help me switch up my routine and not get bored and feeling unmotivated when I'm doing the same workouts, but a different variation. Okay? And make sure you guys are drinking your water, especially if you're on creatine, and making sure that you are hydrated, because it's easy to get dehydrated when you are on the supplement. But that's pretty much it for the gym sesh. You can see the glute pump is coming through. We are getting it in. And take your time. Don't rush the process in the gym. Really enjoy it. And once you start to see it as fun and less of a chore, you're really going to stick to your sessions and be more consistent. And I was really proud of myself. This is the post-workout pump, looking super juicy. And I think the reward will definitely come when you start to see the results come through. So keep going and keep pushing yourselves, you guys. You're going to really see what you're looking for.
Just making some leftovers from yesterday. I'm gonna have 3 tacos right now, and that's pretty much gonna be it for this video. I'm gonna eat this and shower. I cannot wait to shower and edit this video, and I will see you guys in my next vlog. Don't forget to subscribe, thumbs up for more fitness vlogs, and I will see you guys in my next video very soon. Bye.